Hello, everyone. Today started out pretty cool with Oklahoma State and Michigan taking the floor for the first game of the day. I had noticed that Victor Paredes, who's in our pool, had picked Michigan to advance all the way to the Final Four. So just for fun, I offered him a bet on the first Michigan game and took Oklahoma State, the underdog, plus 2 points. Well, it was a close game for much of the day. Oklahoma State actually had an 8-point lead in the second half, which they choked away, a theme of the day for many of the schools that I picked to win today. And then Michigan took over, pulled away, got up by 7 points with about 30 seconds left. And then Oklahoma State fouled them. They missed their free throw. Oak State came down, got a 3 to cut the game to 4, fouled. Michigan made 1 free throw to go up 5. Oak State came down, got a layup to cut it to 3, fouled. Michigan made 1 free throw to go up by 4. Oak State came back down, got another layup to cut it to 2 with about 4 seconds left. Fouled the Michigan guy. And I'm thinking to myself, if this guy makes one of the 2 free throws, Oak State has a chance to actually tie this game and go to overtime and they can win. And then I thought to myself, but then Michigan's going to play defense and that'll be hard. If this guy makes both free throws, then Oak State's going to get a relatively undefended shot at the basket for either a 2-pointer to push the spread or a 3-pointer to win. Well, the Michigan guy made both free throws to ice the game, up 4, 3.6 seconds left. Oak State inbounds, passes up to half court. Guy takes like 2 dribbles, casts this like 27-foot shot. And I'm thinking, as the ball's in the air, this is it, $100 on the line right here after this long game. And bam! He nails the 3-pointer. Oak State loses by 1 point, but as all true sports fans know the old maxim, it isn't whether you win or lose, it's whether you cover the spread. Thanks, Victor Paredes, for the $100. I appreciate it. However, Oak State, they're out. So let me put on a hat of a team that is not out, at least for one more day. Round 1 is in the books. 2 people picked 30 of the 32 games correctly. Yes, you heard that right. 30 out of 32 correct. Joe Shupp, who missed only SMU and Miami, and Justin Donald, who missed only SMU and UNC Wilmington. Justin, by the way, was only 1 point out of first place at this point last year. So 2 consecutive years of awesome first weekend showings. Man, I cannot even remember how that feels, Justin. It's been so long since I've had a good showing on the first weekend. In third place, with 29 out of 32 games, was Nick Buckaloo. Nick Buckaloo, by the way, was our caboose in 2015, our last place finisher, paid double to enter the pool the following year. So it shows that there's hope for some of you who are down in the depths of the pool standings. Nick missed SMU, Minnesota, and Creighton. In a fourth place tie with 28 out of 32, another awesome showing here, we had Connor Merida, Dane Espigard, Celestino Rosa, Kyle Steinfeld, Chris Heigl, 2-time champion, Jason Heinrichs, and yes, Phoebe Cassetta with 28 out of 32 in top chick position right now. Clearly, unlike Dane and Justin, I did not let my wife turn in crazy picks, and therefore she is dominating right now with 28 out of 32. There are 21 people tied with 27 out of 32. Also a nice showing. That group includes former champions such as Scott Dennis and Jacob Kinnamore, perennial early contender Al DiLeonardo, and Gene Powell, also vying for top chick honors in the pool this year. Many people are sitting with 23, 24, 25, or 26 points. I will simply call all of you the unmentionables at this point. But then we head to the bottom of page 3, into the bowels of the pool standings, where we find the following miserable excuses for sports fans. With 22 out of 26, Tyler Park. Yes, Tyler crashing back to reality, as I predicted after last year's miracle showing. Also with 22 for 26, Brad Britton, a usual suspect near the bottom of the pool standings. Brett Legenza, Jake Donald, James Crittenden, Jessie Long, former champion Kathleen Woods, and Holly Cooper, who did take Maryland to win it all. Although now Holly is riding Cincinnati with all her hopes. If they make the Final Four and nobody else who anybody picked makes the Final Four, who knows? Holly could even win the pool. 21 for 26. As we take a step further down, we find Jimmy Hunt, Scott Graham, and Paulette Britton. And then we have 19 of 26. We go to page 4 of the pool standings, where you find Vector Division Manager Wives. That's what that page is called. Paulette is there. 19 for 26. Below Paulette is Brooke Espegard. Brooke had UNC Wilmington over Virginia. She had East Tennessee State over Florida. She had New Mexico State over Baylor. She had Bucknell over West Virginia. And Northern Kentucky, who I had not even heard of, over Kentucky. Brooke, it's horrible. 19 for 26. Got to make a better showing next year. It's amazing that Brooke is not in last with that lineup of picks. But in last with 17 for 26 is Jennifer Donald. The caboose of the pool, is the wife of one of the leaders of the pool. Yes, Justin, put Jennifer's name on your good bracket next year. Jennifer, by the way, amazingly had no real terrible picks, but she literally missed every single toss-up game. Every single toss-up, all the 8-9s, all the 7-10s, every single toss-up game, Jennifer missed those games and got them wrong. Last place, the caboose. Everyone is paid up as of now, which is fantastic. Props to Tom Skowski for doing an amazing job collecting all the payments and making sure that everyone's under control. So we will have 2 payouts after Sunday's games to the top 2 in the standings, $200 and $150. So 2 of you will get some love after Sunday. If there is any sort of ties, only those who are tied will advance to round 3 to break the tie. I'll contact you if anybody does tie. The Elite 8 at the end of the pool will be paid. Number 8 is going to get $150, so you'll have a $100 profit. Number 7 is going to get $250. Number 6 is going to get $400. Number 5 is going to get $550. Number 4 is going to get $700. Number 3 is going to get $900. Number 2 is going to get $1,200, which has been the top payout in the past. And number 1, the winner of the pool, is going to get $1,600. So, should be awesome to see how it all turns out. Saturday, some awesome highlights. We start the day with Notre Dame versus West Virginia. I like the Mountaineers, and so that probably means many of you that have the opportunity may want to go get action on Notre Dame. They'll be number 1 seeds in action tomorrow. Villanova and Gonzaga. Could one of them go down? It's possible. We also have double-digit seeds, Xavier and Middle Tennessee State, in action tomorrow. Typically, at least one double-digit seed makes the Sweet 16 every year. Could it be one of these teams? We've got St. Mary's versus Arizona in a very interesting matchup. And then we end the day with a couple more toss-ups. We have Iowa State versus Purdue, and we have Virginia versus Florida. I'm wearing my Virginia hat here in honor of Dave Powders, Virginia homer. And I wanted to be able to wear the hat while Virginia was still in the tournament. So hopefully they will extend beyond tomorrow, as I did pick them over Florida, but that certainly is a toss-up game and could go either way. I'll be watching games at home on Sunday, by the way. Any of you guys that are in the Bay Area or South Bay, open invitation if you want to come watch games at my place. I'll be watching all day on Sunday. Enjoy the games on Saturday, everyone. We'll be back at you Saturday night with a quick update promoting who's in contention for the second round bonus. And then I'll be back with a full update on Sunday night after round 2 is complete.